Peace, peace, peace. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you who don't know, it's your boy vicslanghope. I got another story time for y'all. Now, this is a Miami story. Because I was in the yams for a few weeks. So, few weeks. So, it was a whole bunch of stuff was going on in Miami, you know what I mean? So, boom. So, this happened in front of Sonny's. This was like, it was about to be some big, crazy commotion out there. It was about to be a interstate tag team match in front of Sonny's. You know what I mean? It was Sonny's. If y'all know Sonny's is the spot. This is the 24-hour spot on the corner. You get food there. It's right on the corner of 11th Street and Collins. Like, if you've been to the Yams, you know what I'm talking about. That joint be open all day. People be on the block in the daytime scheming, plotting, and whatever, selling their drugs. And at nighttime, it just be people drunk, coming back from wherever they was at, hungry. Tensions from the liquor. Like, it just be crazy. Like, for me, it'd be crazy out there. So, boom. So, one thing I will say, when we was in Miami, like, everybody from New York City was showing love to each other. Even though in the city we might be acting a little crazy towards each other, when we was out there, out the state, everybody was showing love to each other. Everybody was like, oh, you from New York? All right. We was just all chopping it up. Like, it was just like, oh, are you from New York? So we was kind of like, like New York dudes was sticking together type shit. Like, we looked at each other, oh, you from New York? All right. So it was just like, we already knew, like, whatever, if whatever's whatever, like, we already know, we from New York, we on the same page, like, you know what I mean? So it was a vibe. So I met a lot of dudes out there, and I was just chopping it up with like mad dudes and shit. If you met a mad dudes from New York. So boom. I feel like it was more dudes from New York than girls. I seen girls from New York too, but I feel like most of the guys that I was bumping into was from New York. Either they moved down there, or either they was just visiting like us. You know what I'm saying? So boom. So we met these chicks. They was from Gary, Indiana, right? So the night we met them, the one of the chick. All right, so this was the story they told us. You know what I'm saying? Me and the homeboy. So one of them said she was folk, GD. You know what I'm saying? And the other one said she was Vice Lord. Now I don't know about what's going on over there, but if I'm not mistaken, them two gangs got beef with each other. Now, I don't know. I think that's what I heard, or that's what somebody said. Like, I don't know. But anyway, one of them said she was Gangsta Disciple. The other one said she was Vice Lord. So I was just like, hey, don't y'all got beef? So I'm like, whatever. And they, whatever. They lived they from Gary, Indiana, and they that's like close to Chicago, I guess. So anyway, boom. That was their story, and they were sticking to it. I was like, all right, cool, whatever. Like, we chilling with some gangster chicks. But the gangster disciple chick, she was a little more rowdy and a little more like, the other one was a little quiet, but you can't assume the other person is a punk because they're a little quiet. But like the other chick was like rowdy, and she kind of like showed that she was with the shits. I don't know if it was the liquor, but she was really like on some different type of time. Like, you feel me? Like, she was. And she had the black ups on, you know what I mean? Like, she had the black ups on. But yo, boom. So we in front of Sonny's. I don't even remember. We went to some spot. This is what happened. We went to some spot in Wynwood. You know what I'm saying? Again, this is just for people who know Miami, whatever. So we went to Wynwood. We was at some Spanish spot. Some of y'all seen the video. I think I reposted. My man was going crazy in the video with Shorty. Anyway, whatever. We come back to Sonny's. We at Sonny's. I see some, again, I'm giving you context. I see some, we met them the night before, and then, we went to the spot the next day, whatever. So we at Sonny's, because Sonny's is 24 hours. We was hungry, so boom, we go there to eat. So we get there, it was some dudes from Brooklyn. It was this girl, it was like this red bone. She was like, red bone, yellow bone, whatever you want to call it, right? But she was light skinned, that's the point. You know what I'm saying? She light skinned. She was a little short, you know what I'm saying? She was pretty little joint, you know what I'm saying? So I think she had little freckles or whatever. So I don't know if dudes was trying to talk to her before I got there. I don't know what was what. All I know is I got there. Shorty and my mans and the GD girl, they went somewhere. I don't even remember their name. The GD girl, they went somewhere, right? I don't know, I forgot where they walked to. So I'm standing there with her friend. So the Vice Lord girl. So I met some dudes from Brooklyn. They were standing there waiting to get food too. So, they chopping. Sometimes people be posted there, you know what I'm saying? They be having their little drinks in their hand. Because in Miami, sometimes a lot of people be walking with drinks. So the bros from Brooklyn, we hollering at each other, you know what I'm saying? Usually Brooklyn, the bro, we not even going to get into that. But, you know what I'm saying? It was all love. We was like, I was looking at them, they was looking at me, they was like, you already know. You know what I'm saying? But we was like, yo, we in Miami, though, you know what I mean? Boom. So we chilling. So I'm over there chopping it up with them. As I'm chopping it up with them, the light-skinned girl with the freckles, she just goes like, what y'all doing over there? Y'all talking shit about me? Like, yo, the shit was mad random. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like mad random. So I don't know where that came from. But she was like, y'all over there talking shit about me? And I'm looking at her like, what are you talking about? Like, nobody even talking about you. And she like, so what y'all was talking about? Like, mind you, she looks, very feminine. She looks, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I don't know. I thought she was from New York, how aggressive she was coming. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm like, where you from? Like, you just mad aggressive. Are you from New York? She like, nah, I ain't from New York. Or whatever. I forgot where she was from. So, boom. So, whatever. I'm like, yo, nobody was talking about you. She said, so what y'all was talking about? I said, yo, like, I ain't have to explain myself. But I was like, look, I literally came over here. They from New York, and I was just like, oh, that's real shit. Like, I was, we touching base with each other. You know what I'm saying? As we should. And she was like, niggas don't do that. Niggas don't be saluting each other and uplifting each other and. So she was just like, she just sounded mad crazy. So I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, she said, niggas don't be doing that. Niggas don't be, come on, you trying to tell me you was over there y'all was just bigging each other up, like touching base. And she was like, niggas don't be doing that. I know y'all was talking shit. So she just, she was going in, right? Like, so now the other dudes is telling her, like, yo, shorty, like, you wildin', like, nobody was even, everybody calm, though. Like, so we was like, yo, shorty, look, you mad hostile, we calm, like, whatever. Nobody was talking about you, like, you just want to be in the mix. You just want to talk to, if you want to talk to motherfuckers, like, yo, you just have to say that, like, so she like, no, I know y'all was talking shit, boom, boom, boom. She talking all this crazy, this hostile shit, boom. As all of this shit going on, the Vice Lord girl, I don't know why she felt like she had to, like, I don't know why she felt, she felt some type of way because shorty was running her mouth to dudes, and like dudes not gonna punch her in the face or violate her, and she felt like that's why she was doing that. So I'm like, so she calls her homegirl, which I thought was kind of butt too. You know what I'm saying? But she called her homegirl like, oh, bitch, come over here because this bitch act like she want to get beat up. So I'm like, in the midst of that shit, so boom, she called her homegirl, boom. Shorty pull up, so in the midst of they coming, whatever, because she was my homeboy, in the midst of them coming, some white girl pull up with a white boy and some black white girl. You know them black girls that be growing up in the suburbs and they got the stupid white accent and all that shit? Yeah, one of them black girls. She was a black white girl. So boom, they pull up and they see like argument, right? They see one woman and it look like dudes is ganging up on her. So the white girl pull up and she like, yo, y'all not about to be, there was on some feminist shit. They even mentioned like patriarchy and all this shit. Yo, this shit got crazy. So they pull up and they're like, y'all not about to be ganging up on no women. So they like, they just started going in. So now it's a big commotion. It's like dudes over here. It's the one girl in the middle. It's like, the three people that just came over here. Shorty over here, the Vice Lord girl, and then, you know what I'm saying? It's just, man, and it's mad other people just standing around trying to order their food. Like, it's just, man, shit going on. So, boom. So, she like, the other girls are like, oh, we're not about to let no, because Shorty asked me what's going on, because I was closer to them. She like, oh, what's going on over there? I was like, they just arguing or whatever. And then she started saying that, oh, I'm not going to let no girl get violated. Boom, 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 boom. Now I'm not gonna let guys gang up on no girl, like whatever. I was like, nobody ganging up on her. She started the whole argument. So she just kept going, running her mouth. I was like, yo, mind your fucking business. You don't even know what the fuck is going on. Like, you just coming. So now me and the black girl start arguing. And I'm like, yo, I'm not about to argue with you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, one thing I don't even argue with dudes like that. I'm definitely not gonna be arguing with no chick, like, about some stupid shit. So I was like, I'm not about to argue with you. I'm like, I'm just telling you, mind your business. Like, you don't know what's going on, and you just running your mouth. So they just kept running their mouth, right? So I'm just like, yo. So boom, that's all this shit going on, mad argument, mad commotion. The GD girl pull up. So she like, she pull up like, what's up? So she asks her homegirl like, who that bitch at? So she thinking Shorty like was violating her homegirl, I guess. So she like, where that bitch at? So she pull up, she had a bottle of Douce in her back pocket. Shit dropped, broke on the floor. Like, yo, she was just drunk too. But she like, yo, where that bitch at? Again, she got the black forces on. So boom. So she just on some rowdy shit. So she stepped to the girl. She like, yo, what's the problem? And then the shorty was like, what are you talking about? And then she like, yeah, bitch, you out here yelling and shit, like you wanna fight. Like, what's up? I wanna fight. Yo, the shit was mad crazy. Like, yo, because the other girl, the girl that was talking light skin, that was talking all that shit, she got mad calm. She started like being mad, like nice, mad ladylike, mad docile, mad like, yo, she tucked her tail all the way in. Like, shorty was like, nah, you was talking all that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? She was like, you was talking all that shit. I wanna fight. Like, what's up? I thought she was gonna punch her. I ain't gonna lie. We people had to like, yo, chill. So the Brooklyn dudes was like, nah, fuck that. She was talking all that shit, right? So the other girls over there talking bad shit still. So they with the white boys. So now the Brooklyn dudes, they like, yo, y'all need to shut up before we beat that nigga up. Like, so it was just like mad crazy. Like, so I was just like, oh man. So boom. So shorty, now the shorty, the light-skinned girl, she like, oh, like, why we gotta be like this? Like, you know, black on black violence. Like, black people always coming at black people. Like, you know, that shit is whack. That's why we can't go nowhere. And blah, blah. Yo, she switched the whole script. Yo, she switched the whole script, right? You know what I'm saying? But shorty tight because I don't know what she was doing. Oh, excuse me. I don't know. She just felt like, I felt like she was mad tight because she got interrupted from whatever the fuck she was doing. And she had to come out here. And her friend probably told her, like, yo, you know what I'm saying? This bitch out here, so she probably thought she was trying to pop on her friend. I don't know. But she came with the vengeance, like, you know what I'm saying? And then dudes was like, yo, chill. Other dudes was like, chill. Other dudes wanted to see Shorty get beat up because she was running her mouth, like, for no reason. Like, so then Shorty was like, yo, I don't want to hear none of that black, that peace talk. She said, you was out here talking crazy. Let's get it. So she like, you know what? I'm not even gonna do that. Like, I'm on probation. Like, yo, the shit was bad, like crazy out there, man. Funny, but yo, them chicks was like, yo, this shit was crazy. And then after that, you know what I'm saying? They felt like other people that was there was kind of like, yo, chill. Like, you know, they felt sorry for Shorty. So like other dudes was like, yo, chill. She don't want to fight, leave her. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but it was crazy, man. Like, it was a whole bunch of other situations over there. It was like in front of Sonny's, it's like always some commotion. There's always some shit. Like, I seen these Cuban boys about to jump this black dude. That might be another story. Yeah, he pumped one Cuban dude, and then like, I ain't gonna lie, Cuban dudes came out. I ain't even know all them dudes was Cuban. This shit was crazy. Like, but anyway, long story short, Shorty copped the plea. She was about to get fixed by chicks from Indiana. She copped the plea. You know, the New York, Brooklyn dudes amping it up. They wanted to Shorty to get beat up. The white boy over there almost got beat up because the white girls, that he was with a black girl, but the black white girl he was with, and the other white girl, they was running their mouth. So yeah, she was like, I'm glad ain't nothing really go down, but the shit was funny. It was funny as hell. But yeah, man, let me know what y'all think. Y'all ever been to Sonny's? By the way, Fetty Wap was out there too. You know what I'm saying? One of the occasions. I think I posted a video on one of my shorts. You know what I'm saying? Fetty was out there chilling. So you see all type of people out there, man, when you pull up. You know what I'm saying? He was out there chilling in front of Sonny's, like no security. You know what I'm saying? Just chilling, just vibing, like everything's all good. Like, so it's a vibe, man. There's a vibe out there, man. It's a vibe. It was a lot of stupid shit going on. It's a vibe. It wasn't like spring break. It wasn't a lot of fighting like spring break. But it was a vibe, man. It was a vibe. But yo, I hope y'all appreciate the story, man. Or peace. Let me know.